Hi everyone, this is Teacher Marivit. I am back. I will be teaching you on how to create a digital notebook. So, first is you have to go to your Google Slides and get a blank presentation like this one. So, because we are making a digital notebook, so we're going to be changing the side of my slide. So, we just have to go to File, go to Page Setup, and then click Custom and change this one by 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 11 inches, and then click apply. Okay, now because we do not need these two text boxes, we will just delete them. Okay, now we will be selecting our background. So we just have to go to this top part of our menu bar and click the background. So I will be putting a color for my background instead of an image. So I want this color. So that's going to be the background of my digital notebook. Now I will be getting a sample of a composition journal. So go to insert, go to image. Because I don't have anything saved on my computer, I will click this one to search a sample composition journal. Okay, now I just have to look for composition journal or composition notebook. So I'm gonna get this one, click that one, and then insert. And then I just have to drag this one. Okay, so this is my first page. Now, I will be placing text boxes here so my students can put their information. So to get the text box, it's either you click this one, the one with letter T, text box, or you go to insert and click text box. So I'm just going to do that and I will make a text box here. So when my students receive this digital notebook, when I post it in our Google Classroom, they can just type their names or information inside these boxes. Okay? And I will put something on top as the cover page of their notebook. So I'm going to go to text box again. I will fill the color so it will show my cover, my digital notebook. And then you just have to reposition what you typed. You can change the font and just adjust. Okay? And then you can put the teacher's name on the bottom. You can click this one also to fill in colors. So I'm going to use the transparent and I will put my name as their teacher. Anna Gamboa. Same thing as what I did here. I will just change the font and reposition it. Okay? I have said earlier, this text box area wherein the students can just put their information. Okay? Now, I will be showing you on how to create a tab. So when the students click that one, they will be directed to go to that page. Okay? Now, I usually put a tab at the top part of the digital notebook instead of this side. So I'll just have to adjust this one showing my background, which is the green one. So I will go to insert and go to shape. And I will select the shape that I like. So I will get this one and put it here. And then I'll just do Command D to make more tabs. I did Command D, that's why I have, or I was able to create more tabs on this one. Command D. Okay. Now, I usually do or use color coding for each tabs so my students won't be lost if I tell them to go to a certain page. I just have to reposition this again. And okay, now I will start to do color coding. So for my first tab, the color will be yellow. For my second tab, it will be this color. Third tab, so it's your choice with whatever color you want. That color. Next is red. Mm, I think blue. And let's see, this one. Okay. Now, I have to put this down a little bit. Okay. Now, so this is my tab now, and this is the front cover. So for my first tab, I can type maybe their reading subject. For their second tab, writing. Next is math, science or science, social studies, and okay, we have the reading, we have the writing, we have the math, we have the science, we have the social studies. We can put music, arts, and PE, or I'll just put mapping. Okay, and again, I will reposition what I just typed and change the font. That's gonna be with all these tabs. Okay. Okay, I will just make it quick. And there you go. So it's all going to be the same for all the tabs. Now, how can they go to these different tabs? So I have to add another slide. So because we do not need these text boxes, we just have to delete that. Now I have to make more because we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. So we're gonna make 6 for now. Same thing, Command D to duplicate 5 and 6. So go here, just have to finish this one. Okay. So it will be your choice what kind of fonts you want to use. I think this blue is really dark, so I might change the color. Uh, Maybe this one lighter, or I have that already, or this one. Okay, and just do this one again. And we only have one tab to do. Okay, just have to do that. Okay, now how can we do the hyperlink? So I already added some slides. So for slide number two, I will have, or I have to search something from the web, like a loose leaf paper. Okay, and then I'll just copy. And then we just have to select and then insert. So I think I will go this one. With this one, click that and then insert. And then we will just reposition our paper. Same thing with this one. Actually, we can do Command D, but I'll just do this one. Anyway, it's just the same. Because if you want to change the different uh, style of the paper, you can do that too. It's your choice. It's your journal. It's your student's journal. Okay. Now I will go on the next one. Same thing. I think I'll select this one. Okay, next one is this one. And last but not the least, I'll just get this one again. Okay, now we have our loose leaf paper. Just have to reposition the last one. Okay, now we go to the first part or the cover of our digital notebook. So here I have to do the hyperlink. For reading, I just have to go to this link and then because reading will be my first tab, but it's going to be on the second slide. So I have to select slide number two and then apply. Hold on, I just have to do that again. Click the first tab. I just have to position my cursor. Slide number two and then apply. Oops, I think that's going to be in reading. Slide number two and then apply. And then for my writing will be here for slide number three. So same thing, click insert link. Just have to put writing here. Same thing. Slide number three. I don't know why it keeps doing like this. I just have to remove and do it again. I can also get the link from here and slide number three. Okay, so I'll put here reading. So for the students, they can type here if I will already put a text box. So this is going to be their reading area. So for my reading, the color is yellow. So I will be putting a yellow color. Okay. Remember, you can always add another page on this one, but right now I am just showing you a simple way on how to create a digital notebook. For this one, my second tab, it is in slide number three. So I have to put a text box here again. It has a pink color and I will type writing. Same thing as what I did on the first one. Just change the color. Okay, now let's see how we created this one, because if you know the basic steps already, you can always do the steps that I have shared with you, because I will show you the one that I have created already. Okay, so I will click this present mode, and on the present mode, you will see what we did earlier. So for reading, the students will just click the reading, and then they can go to this one. And then after that, you can always go back there and click the writing part. Okay. Now, I can create a home page, because our home page will be the cover of this one. I can just go from on this part to get a home page button or home page icon, and just click it. So uh, you can always or place it anywhere you want. So in my case, I just want to put it here on the lower right side. Same thing on this one. I'll just copy and paste, and then put it here. So, and then I will insert link, and I will put slide number one. It's the first slide. Then the writing, same thing, insert a link, first slide. Okay, now we'll try it. Go to the present mode. You always have to check it by going to the present mode if you did the correct way in doing the hyperlink. Okay, so click this one. So we go to the reading page. Okay, so we are correct. Now we will go to the home page. Remember the home page icon that I have put on the lower right corner of the paper. Just click that, and you are on the home page already. And then click writing, and then this is the home page. Just click this one, and you always go back there. There you have it. That's how you create your digital notebook. Remember, you can always add other pages. It's your choice. Now I will be showing you my digital notebook that I will be using for our summer school. Okay. So because we are required to have an entry ticket, an exit ticket, the topics, objectives, and the lessons, I have put 5 tabs, and I just added the warm up for the sight words for my students. Okay, so I'm just gonna be clicking entry ticket. So I have placed a text box here, so they can always put their responses inside the box. So I click the homepage icon, go to warm up. So I have put an instruction here that they have to practice their sight words every day. And then if they can select 5 words and then use them in sentences. Next is the topic objectives. For this one, I have used my face emoji to give instructions. Our topic for today is ask and answer questions about key details. Our lesson objectives are: you will show understanding of a text by asking and answering questions, and you will refer to the text to support the answer to questions formulated about the text. Okay, that's a Facemoji app. It's free. You can just go to your app and then just download that. So that's going to be our topic and objectives for day one. I have to go to homepage again. So for my lesson one, beaver lodges. Do you know the saying busy as a beaver?
People say this because beavers are always working. These crafty creatures spend a lot of time building their homes.
So I decided to do read aloud for my students, especially those who are struggling in reading. So they have someone, even I will not be there because it's going to be an online learning. There will be someone that will be reading it to them. And because I need more pages, so I just put arrow here on the lower right corner of the page and I put click here for next page. Same thing I did hyperlink. Okay.
After reading the passage, you can now complete the chart by asking questions about it. Then, answer your questions with key details from the text. You can ask questions that begin with what, where.
So on this page, I gave them the instruction on what to do. Again, even though there is already a graphic organizer here, I still added text boxes so when they get this one and post it in my or in our Google Classroom, they can always type their responses. Again, because I need another page for my digital notebook, I put another here, click here for next page. And they have to answer the comprehension questions that I have created and give them a hint so they can answer the questions that I have included in our lesson. Okay, now going back to the home page, after they are finished doing the activities for our lesson one for day one, they can go to the exit ticket tab. For their exit ticket tab, again, I have placed a text box so they can, put their responses. What I showed you is only for day one of our summer school for school year 2019-2020. I hope you guys learned something from this tutorial. Have a great one. Stay safe and be blessed.